Hey, Kristen, I'm going to provide some feedback on your teaching. Um, let's see, I know you've watched this at least twice. So there are just a couple of things that I want to go ahead and comment on. Um, One of the things, your proximity is really good. You look really pleasant. I know you were saying, oh, I didn't smile. You did. You look like you're smiling almost the entire time. So don't be overly critical of that. You actually did a great job. One of the things, if you look at your hands here, you're showing the rhythm of the words with your hands. There's nothing wrong with that. It just depends on the age of the kids. You might need to let them know, hey, we're doing the rhythm of the words with our hands instead of the beat of the song or the beat of the rhyme, because that is actually a concept that young kids sometimes have trouble with. They sometimes have trouble distinguishing the beat of the song from the rhythm of the words when they're different. So you've got some eighth notes that you're speaking in here that you want to make sure, depending on the age and developmental level of the kids, that they would know that. Now, of course, you didn't mention that because I didn't say, hey, tell me what age of kid you're doing this with. We haven't really talked about that, just for future reference. What I really liked that just happened was you said, "Hey, let's do it again because we didn't do it right. You made us go back. You made us fix it. That's exactly what I want you to do. That's wonderful. Don't accept it if they don't do it exactly right, especially on something this short where they can go back and fix it." The only other thing that I would say about the presentation of that rhyme is the way that you re-articulated the syllables on some of the held notes. So I think there was like wind it all day. Maybe don't re-articulate that because if you were singing it, I know we weren't singing it, but maybe just wind it all day, wind it all night. Hold it over. Don't re-articulate it, because that is one of the concepts that is difficult for young students to learn is the idea of long durations. Younger kids do really well with short durations, and the idea that there's more than one beat inside a duration is can be tough for them, and by re-articulating there, it might cause some confusion. So if you have a rhyme that has an elongated thing, if you were to put out the rhythm there and write it out, it would be a half note. Just make sure you carry that over as if you were singing it instead of re-articulating the syllable. You did a great job. I know that you were very critical of your teaching. I think your proximity was great. Your eye contact, as you said, was wonderful. I know that you didn't think you looked very confident. Maybe you didn't feel very confident, but you looked confident. So, and definitely your knowledge of the rhyme, you knew it. You were able to look at us the whole time while you were doing it. I think it was great. Just the re-articulation of that syllable. That's the only thing that I would say if you were to do it again, that I would want you to do that differently. Otherwise, it's really great. So nice work.